So, can Capcut really handle professional work? Short answer is yes. I have used Capcut professionally for over a year now and have earned good money with it. And one thing I realized is software doesn't actually matter. What really matters is how you edit. So in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to level up your edits to looking like a pro. So how do you make your edits look more premium and professional? It's pretty simple. You gotta consider things like using white space, limiting the usage of only 3 colors to prevent overwhelming complexity, things like composition and lighting, which leads us to our first effect. Lighting is very important in visuals, but if you do not have access to professional lighting equipment, you can do that inside Capcut now. So let's say you have a talking head video and you want to add lighting, especially if you have brand colors you want to match. Just simply select your footage, go to video, basic, scroll down until you find relight and select that. There's a bunch of sections to choose from, but let's choose ambient. Select the color combination that you want and just drag this to adjust the position. Now, one thing that really amazes me is that Capcut accurately detects the face. Notice when you change the position of the lighting, the color doesn't just cover the face, but it detects it and adjusts with it, and that's a total game changer. Now, in this part, I'm gonna teach you how to do this premium text box pop-up effect, because a good way to deliver animations professionally is by keeping it subtle and simple. And this is a good example. So I have already prepared the assets for this effect. If you want them, I'll link them below. So the first thing I do is drag this message box to our timeline, go to video, remove background, and select auto removal to remove this black background. Now rotate the box and place it where you want, and adjust the size. Now go to basic and lower the opacity to 47%. Drag your social media icon, remove background, and position it to the end of the box. Go to text and add default text, and type in your text. Now a little tip, if you want to make your text look more aesthetic, try reducing the spacing to -1. I find a lot of pro editors doing this more often because it just looks more clean. Now select your font, change the color to dark gray, or type in 626262 if you want to follow it exactly. Adjust the size and position it in the box. It's time to add an effect, so select everything and turn it into a compound clip. To do that, just press Alt G. Go to effects, search for the effect Player 3, and remove the texture. Now search for the effect Play Pendulum to achieve a floating effect. Drag it to your compound clip and adjust the strength and the speed. So by now we already have made the animation. But to really sell the effect, let's create one more. Just add another text box and flip it by clicking this icon. And just repeat the process. Now move 5 frames and delete the left part, so the animations don't appear at the same time. Select the 2 animations that we made and turn it into a compound clip again. Now it's time to add a zoom. Select the main footage, go to video, and add a keyframe to where you want the zoom to start. Add another keyframe to where you want the zoom to end and scale to 150%. To make the keyframe smoother, select the footage, press Alt K to see the keyframe variable speed animation. Right click this keyframe, select preset curves, and choose quad ease for the movement. Now press Alt-Shift-K to hide the keyframe speed movement. Add another zoom to our text pop-up animation to match our main footage. It's important to match our keyframe first to the main footage to be more accurate. So just refer it to the main footage before adding a keyframe like this. And scale to 150%, the same with our main footage. Make the keyframe smoother and use the same movement to our main clip to match the motion of the zoom. Now drag the 2 keyframes a little bit to the right. The reason for this is to create an illusion of a delayed effect for the text boxes once we zoom our footage, so it looks smoother and realistic. And there you go. Now, one way to make your edits appear more pro and advanced is to be more creative with your texts. And one of the best ways to do that is text behind object or text behind subject animation. But I will not only teach you how to do that, but instead I'll teach you how to add touches that make it appear more visually appealing. Now, start by cutting your main clip to where you want the animation to start. Duplicate the clip by pressing Ctrl-C to copy and Ctrl-V to paste. Go to text, add default text, and type in your text. We will create 2 separate texts. So let's type in the first, which is Iman. Select your font, reduce spacing to -1, and position the text. Now, one thing to really make your text appear more premium is making it 3D. Add a glowing effect or a shadow effect. But in this video, we will use glow and shadow. Reason is creating a custom 3D text takes a bit more time, so I'll be creating a separate video on that. So scroll to the bottom and add shadows. Adjust the opacity to 20%. And blurriness to 27%. Duplicate your text with a different starting point, just like this. Type in your second text and position symmetrically to your first text. Let's just remove the excess duration and turn both texts to a compound clip separately. Now select the duplicate of your main clip and remove background. Now you can see wherever you move it, the text is behind our subject. So just adjust your text, go to effects and use player 3 to add glow and movement to our text. Always remove the texture to get rid of the music is playing icon. And do the same with the other clip. Now our text is already looking great, but let's add a zoom to really sell the effect. Select all clips and turn it into a compound clip. And now add your keyframes, scale, and let's use cubic ease for this one. And there you have it. Comment down what effect you want me to do a tutorial on next. And of course, consider dropping a like and hitting that subscribe button for more tutorials like this. God bless and peace.